On in, family. Sorry we're running a little bit behind schedule today.
Busy day.
Busy day today. Right there we listening to Brandon Williams on the beat. Y'all tune in, family. Share this. Running a little late tonight. I hope everybody having a good time today. Happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth, everybody.
Yes. Hello. We're not going to keep you guys up too late. Thank you guys for tuning in love and unity. My name is Roderick Smith. And in front of me is my beautiful wife.
That's right.
You absolutely looking good tonight.
Thank you, baby. Thank you.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
You tired, ain't it?
Super.
Hold on. We are.
I'm holding on.
What a day today, right?
Busy day.
Very busy day today. So tonight what we're going to be doing is we dedicating this night to our fathers, Roderick Smith and Reynald Algenot, and we just want to let them know how grateful we is for them and what they continue to teach us still to this day as adults. So we give thanks to our fathers.
Yes.
We wouldn't be here without them, bad or good. We appreciate them for who they are, the good and the bad and the ugly. So happy Father's Day to my father and my father-in-law.
Happy Father's Day to you, Dad.
Yeah, so let's talk about it. You know, let's see. Let's start off with, how was it, growing up with our fathers? What would you say about, Mr. Algenot?
It was great.
Mm-hmm.
It was wonderful. I had a lot of good memories growing up with my dad in Haiti. He was always there for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. My dad is a very good role model for me growing up.
Like he played like a big part of your life.
Yes. Huge.
Yeah.
I needed him in my life, and I still do.
Right. Mm-hmm. Pops. We always need our pops. Like, how was it growing up? Like, was he like a strict parent? Like, how was he?
No, my dad was, I wouldn't say he was strict, but he disciplined you, but my dad was always like, between my mom and my dad, they were like playing good cop and bad cop. My mom was like the bad cop and my dad was the good cop. So
but your dad ran the show, so he was the bad and the good cop.
So my dad only had to talk to you once and you'll get it. Okay. One time. Because if you let him catch you slipping, then
he on your butt.
Oh, he on you.
Yep. Y'all used to get spankings?
Oh
From your
yeah.
dad?
My dad only spanked me one time.
Wow.
One
So that
time.
mean you remember it. What he spanked you for?
Yeah, I remember it clear as day.
What you did?
I was always so good in school. I don't know. I don't remember, for some reason I was not getting this lesson. You know, in Haiti, we have to go in front of the teacher and recite, like you have to memorize everything in your head, and it's like 2 pages long. And when
Mhm.
you go in front of the teacher, you have to recite everything. And then I was not getting it. And he was explaining it to me over and over, going through it, and I was not getting it. And he spanked me
For that lesson.
for that lesson. And he never had to spank me again.
You ain't want
And
that.
from that day,
Mhm.
nobody had to teach me my lesson. Nobody had to do anything for me when it comes to school.
Yeah, you was
I
like,
was
I ain't getting that.
on it.
I ain't getting that
I'm not
no
getting
more.
that spanking.
No
No.
more. That's crazy.
And that was the only time my father ever raised his hand
That was it.
on
Oh,
me
it was
to
a
discipline
hand.
me.
So in Haiti, y'all.
Not his hand. Now you know what I mean. Like,
No, I want to know, like, what y'all got spankings with? Cause
it was a belt.
it was a belt.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what's up.
Yeah. You know, you got spanked too.
Yeah, I got spanked. Like
Yeah.
my dad was a different dad though. Like my dad was very hard. He was a disciplinarian, like for real, for real. He I think I got whooping with everything. I think it was a extension cord. I got the belt, and I think I was the last kid ever on earth to get a spanking with a board. I don't know if you know what
A board?
like a we call it that board. We call it Black Beauty. It was like a board. It was black. It was like it was a paddle.
Paddle.
You don't know what a paddle
I
is?
know what a paddle is, but did it break on you?
Nah, he ain't hit me that hard, but it
Oh.
broke on my ass. It broke on my ass for sure. It would hurt, and you better not put your elbow in the way because if it hits your elbow,
You're done.
you're done. Your elbow gone. You're gonna be, loose as a goose. But yeah, man, my dad, growing up, track was everything to us. Like we love track. My dad used to want us to be perfect. Not perfect, but he wanted us to be like if we said we wanted to do something, he wanted us to make sure we did it to, the fullest extent. Like I remember like doing track, he was like, shoot, you want to be it was this kid named Brandon Harris. He was a first round NFL draft pick, and I could not beat him. I could not beat him. And he was like, if you want to beat him, you got to put the work in. You got to be dedicated.
Yeah.
So I think my dad was the only person that dropped me off in the car 5 o'clock in the morning on Lantana. No, Lake Grove Road. My dad would drop me off in Lake Grove Road in Dixie. 5 o'clock, 5:30 in the morning. Drop me off. Have me run all the way to Gateway in Dixie.
Wow. Did he give you a time frame, like on how many minutes you had to make it back?
Definitely, he definitely gave me a time frame. Like, look, this son, this the time. This the time you have to beat if you want to beat who you want to be. This the time you need. And I'm talking about we did it every morning. I'm talking about I'm going to school also. I would wake up 5 o'clock in the morning. He'll drop me off in Lake Grove Road, and then I'll run all the way to Gateway Boulevard. Like,
so having him did that to you, do you feel like you needed that? Do you feel like
oh yeah,
it
I
was a
learned.
good thing?
Yeah. It taught me discipline. Like, it was important for me to do all of that. Like, it was very, very important for me to do that because I want to be who I am today. If it wasn't for those lessons, not only like mentally but like physically. So I'm grateful. It was fun. It was fun though. I loved it. I loved it. I
Okay.
loved it. Yeah. So like, would you think that, with our fathers, like for you, do you think that he gave you this, this box of what a man should be when you looking into one? Like, okay, that's my dad. This is my husband need to be like my dad. Like, did he like implant that into you?
I'm not gonna say that he said, okay, my husband have to be like my dad, because every human being is different. And everybody have their own ways of doing certain things.
Yeah.
But growing up, what I've seen my dad do was doing was making sure he was taking care of us. Okay. Um, like every time when school is getting ready to open, even when he left us back in Haiti with my mom, he was still making sure he take care of us.
Yeah.
We was like we didn't need for anything.
Right.
He take care of us
Yeah.
financially, physically. He was always there.
Yeah.
He always provided for us.
So that was like I know whoever my husband gonna be,
You
better
gotta provide.
provide. I feel you on that one.
And my dad was very like he have a yes and a no. He doesn't go back on his words. If he say I'm going to do this for you, he will make sure he do it.
Right.
So that's why one thing I have to this day, like if I say yes, I will do something for someone, I'll make sure I do it.
Got you.
It's a yes for me or it's a no for me.
Planted that that seed. Like do what you're gonna say you're gonna do. Don't forget to do what you say you're gonna do. So yeah, I can relate to that. Any like men out there other than your father that you can say like played a big role in your life?
No, not really.
No uncles, cousins, like big cousins or anything like that? Like uncles?
I think I have an uncle, yeah, that played a role in my life growing up where he was older than us, of course, and I've seen we were living together.
Yeah.
And then I've seen how he was doing certain things, and I pick up on those, and then he also teach me on when it comes to relationship, he'll teach me things like that. So it helped a lot. That too.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, he was a very good.
Yeah, the thing I guess with my experience with my father, I also had like, you know, I had a stepfather. His name was Daryl Marshall. It was my sister's dad. He played a big part of my life also. Married to my mom, and he was in the army. So like he had this militant vibe. So I had like double militant men in my life. To set me straight, and and now that I think about it, I'm like, man, coming from where I come from, you know, I'm grateful that I had militant men because I didn't realize it then. But where I come from is rough. It's tough.
Who else had a military background in your family?
Military.
You said Derek. You said someone else.
Who? Daryl. That's Dee Dee.
Daryl.
That's Dee Dee's dad.
Okay.
Dee Dee's dad. Yeah.
And who else?
Carl Moreland.
Oh yes.
Yeah, Carl was a big help. He actually taught me how to drive. God bless his soul. Carl Moreland, that was my boy. He was the first person to teach me how to drive.
At what age?
I think he let me drive a car at like 13, 14 years old. That's how long he been in my life. So he was like, "Hey, look, man, I need you to go get something from Walmart for me and your mama, boy." And I was like, "I don't know how to drive." He said, "Well, you gonna drive today?" I was like, "All right, well, cool." I was I wasn't 13, 14. I had to be like freshman, sophomore year. So what's that, like 15? Freshman year? Like 15, right?
Yeah.
So like he would be like, "Yes, sir. I need you to Walmart." Walmart was around the corner. So it was a good practice drive. So rest in peace to Carl. Happy Father's Day.
Yes.
I know he'd be extremely proud of us right now, and what we doing. Yeah, so I miss that guy. But
I could imagine seeing him walking right now.
Oh my God.
Big t-shirt, and what was that thing that he used to like to eat? Was it like some starch?
Starch. Yeah.
Oh my. Yeah.
So why is he calling me?
Who's that?
But yeah, no. But yeah, rest in peace to Carl, man.
Yes, rest in peace.
Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. We want to give thanks to all the men out there that's taking care of their business, and even the stepfathers. We gotta we got to give thanks to all the stepfathers out there. Also, you guys take the role of loving children that aren't yours. You know what I mean? And I'm a stepfather myself, and I love my baby girl just like any other of my biologicals. Even though she's not my biological, I love her to death.
Mhm.
And
And I think she loves you too, baby.
oh yeah, for sure.
She's
She's a
super
dad girl.
close.
Oh yeah, she's a
She's
dad girl.
closer to you than she is to me,
Yeah,
actually.
she's a dad girl for
She'll
sure.
come to you before she comes to me.
Oh, facts.
Yeah.
And let's get into that a little bit. Stepfathers, like one of the things I wanted to talk about stepfathers is that like men, I remember growing up with my father and my stepdad. I call him Pops. Not really stepdad, but Pops. They had some tension. There was some tension growing up as a kid, and I remember growing up not really knowing what the hell was going on because I was a kid, but we can feel the tension in the air
as children,
but we didn't know what was going on. But one of the things I realized is like we don't. I don't want to say everybody, but I know in some situations we don't reach out to, the other guy to say, "Hey, man, hey, I want you to know that I'm in my, my child's life, and I just wanted us to chop it up, as men, just to, make sure we on good terms, making sure that we can lead, you know, lead my daughter or your stepdaughter into the right way." And I feel like it's great to have two men in your life that can set you in a better place than you would be with one. You understand where
I
I'm coming
get what
from?
you're saying, but I feel like sometimes maybe some men probably, you have to be approachable. That's one. And two, based on how the relationship ended with the previous person, maybe
Yeah.
there's still some friction. They might just want to just, I feel like you're right. It
Mhm.
needs to be done. That would be the right way to go. The two fathers,
Mhm.
since he's coming into your child's life,
Mhm.
I feel like he should approach you and you should be able to accept him coming. I feel like he might want to approach you and then the other party might not want to accept him. So both fathers need to come together
Yeah.
to achieve that, and that will be better for the child.
Yeah, like that's
If
what I'm
there's a union
yeah,
between the two.
and that's what I'm saying. Like I don't think we have a lot of that. Like us as men coming together say, "Hey, look, listen." I mean, it may be, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying like generally. I don't I think we as men should start like reaching out. Like I know Kyla has a stepfather, and I know that when I found out about, him being in a serious relationship with the mother of my child, I said I needed to reach out. Like, hey, I wanted you to know, even though we already knew each other, we went to
Mhm.
school together. I just wanted to, say, hey, what's going on? I just wanted us to be, chop it up. Let's talk once enough. I don't think it was like generically like that, but we ended up having that conversation. And it was
Okay.
good. And I felt like I have no issues with Kyla getting more love. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because I grew up having a stepfather and a father. You know what I'm saying? And we're just having an extra person that loves you to death. That's gonna make
Mhm.
sure you do right in this world. You know what I mean?
And
Because I
calling them
grew up
also is because
having a
you want to make
stepfather
sure
and a father.
that
You know what I'm
they
saying?
are
And we're
also
just
the right
having an
person to
extra
be in the
person that
child's
loves
life
you to
as
death.
well,
You know what I mean?
because the person might be in the child's life and you don't know what kind of person that is. And as a father, you should be able to let's say how you say that, not run a background check on the guy,
Right.
but to feel him and see where he stand
Mhm.
with your child.
Yeah.
That's a whole other human being in your child's life. That's very important to get to know that person,
Right.
because as we know, there's a lot going on out there that we would not want our child to be put.
Right. Right.
And
I agree. Yeah.
Mhm.
So let's read some of these comments out there. Rose says, "Wifey is beyond gorgeous today." Yes, you are.
Oh, thank you, Rose.
She is gorgeous, guys. She is beautiful.
Thank you, baby.
Uh, let's
For
say,
you, for you. I did it for you, baby.
I appreciate that. Mr. Nelson, he said, "That's real dope." Thank you, Mr. Nelson. I appreciate you. Thank you guys for tuning in. Yes,
Christina, how are you, Christina? Thanks for tuning in.
Yes, sir. Yep. Yeah. So, yeah, guys, we're not gonna hold you guys up. Baby, did I miss anything? We're not gonna keep. We came in late tonight, guys, so we apologize. We just wanted to check in with you guys. We said we was gonna do this every Saturday. We are gonna continue to do this every Saturday around 8:30. We're gonna actually start posting um YouTube videos. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Also, we'll definitely be you know keeping you guys posted. Um
Tell me a funny story about your father, baby.
a funny story.
I'm sure there's plenty.
Yeah, there's plenty of funny stories with my dad. Too many.
I can remember one.
Go ahead. Which one?
No, do you have one? You go.
No, you go first. Your dad. Tell me a funny story with your dad. It'll come to me. Go ahead.
It was funny. My mom was explaining it to me actually, and I think it was very funny.
Mhm.
So, we have a shed. They have a shed in their backyard. So I think my mom was in the shed, and she was like, "Baby," talking to my dad. She was like, "Baby, I think there's something under the cabinets and the shelves in the storage in the backyard." And then my dad was like, "Where is it?" My mom pointed to where she heard the noise, and my dad was like, "Okay." He went. I don't know what he got. I don't know what was it. He got like uh it was
BB gun.
yeah, he got a BB gun. So my mom thinking that that was a real gun, so he got the BB gun, and then my mom was like, "Did you get it?" He was like, he's pointing to it and he's shooting. He's shooting. My mom like, "Did you get it?" He's shooting. He said, "Yeah, I got it. Pow, pow. I got it." My mom said, "Did you get it?" He said, "Yeah, I got it." And then later, my mom realized he didn't get the nothing. He didn't get nothing, and it was just air. He was just shooting. It was no real gun, and it was just a BB gun. So he was just acting like he got something. He killed whatever was there, so it's safe. So I was like,
"Oh my god!" Oh, okay.
Laughing. I don't know.
I think I can remember one funny story with my dad. I was a teenager. I was a little rebel, and I think school was out, and I just knew he was gonna be at work all day. I just knew he was gonna be at work, and I had somebody over. I had a friend over, and it was a friend.
I know, yeah.
Yeah. So I see his car come in the yard.
What you did?
So I pushed the girl in the closet. I'm like, I'm not finna get in trouble. My dad is gonna whoop my behind. He know I got somebody at the house. I just know
you gonna get it.
I'm gonna get it because the rules was do not bring nobody in this house. Don't bring nobody in this house. And I surely did what I wanted to do that day. So he came in the house. He knew I already had somebody in the house the whole time. So he come in there. He was like, "Rod, did you get your AIDS test back?"
Did you get your what test?
Did you get your AIDS test back? Loud. Wow. Embarrassing. I'm like, "What you talking about?" He's like, "I thought didn't you just go get your AIDS test? I know you was going to get tested and everything." Like loud. So the
girl can hear
me. I'm like, "Dad, I have absolutely, I don't know what you talking about. Absolutely nothing. I don't know what you talking about."
Funny.
So long story short, he called me as soon as he left because he just came to get lunch. But at the time, I didn't know he had cameras at his house. So he saw the person come in and, He was like, yeah, I know the little girl in the closet, by the way. Get out of my damn house before I get you. Yeah, that's the story I remember. That was crazy.
That's funny.
But yeah, shout out to our fathers. We are not gonna keep you guys too long, man. We just thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Next Saturday we're gonna be here again. We're gonna also be posting some YouTube videos, and y'all stay tuned, and also follow us on Instagram. We just created our Instagram, Love and Unity. Follow us. Yeah, follow us on Instagram. Follow us on YouTube, Love and Unity. Y'all just stay posted. We're gonna keep on giving you guys content. We thank you guys for staying up late with us, and y'all have a good night.
Thank you guys. See you guys next week.